To edit a video in Shark Media, go to your media and then find the video that you would like to edit, and to the right you will see the pencil. You will click on this to edit. Here you will see the editing toolbar underneath the video. Details will allow you to change the name of the video, add a description, and any tags. If you click on Publish, you can change the publishing status either to private, unlisted, or published. If you click on Options, you can disable comments for this media by checking off the box, or close the discussion and do not allow any new comments, and enable everyone to create clips from this video. If you don't want these enabled, you can simply uncheck the box. The next tab is Collaboration. If you click on Collaboration, you can change the media owner. And I can start typing someone's name. And then I can click on that person and click Save. And that person will now have rights over this video. And that video will disappear from my media and be placed into that person's media in their Shark Media account. If I go back to editing for another video and I click on Collaboration, there is also an option to add a collaborator. If I click Add a Collaborator, I can choose from the following permissions: a co-viewer, a co-publisher, or a co-editor. And then the same thing, I would just type in someone's name and then add them as a collaborator to this video. The main difference between these two is when you add a collaborator, other people can edit this video and collaborate as well, whoever you designate, and Change Media Owner completely takes it out of your media account and puts it into that other person's and makes them the media owner. The next tab we are going to go over is Thumbnails. Thumbnails will be the photo, the still photo, which is like the cover for the video, similar to YouTube. And I can choose a thumbnail by uploading it from my computer. And I will choose this one, and it will process. And then it will be added as the thumbnail for this video. The next tab we are going to review are attachments. If you would like to have attachments located underneath your video, for example, let's say you have a study guide to attach, you can simply click Upload File, search for that file on your computer, and then you can title it whatever it is. For example, a study guide. You can put a description and then you can save it. Once it is saved, it will be under here. And you can add more than one file and it will just pop up in this table underneath the video. So when you share this with your students, there will be a chart underneath and you can tell them if they want to download the study guide, it is available underneath the video. If you would like to edit any of the attachments you have added, you can click the pencil. If you want to delete them, you can click the X symbol, or if you want to download it, you can click the download arrow. On the viewer's end, they will not be able to see this pencil or this X. They will only be able to download it on their end. The next tab we will be reviewing is Timeline. Timeline is the timeline of your videos. In Timeline, you have two options. You can either create a new chapter or you can create a new slide. To add a chapter to your timeline, make sure that you move the red bar wherever you want the chapter to be placed. So let's say you want it placed within 2 seconds of the video. You move it here, You can also move it on here and it will move the red bar as well, either here or here. Then when you're ready to add your chapter in at the 2-second mark, I will click create a new chapter. When I create a new chapter, I will enter the chapter's title. So this would be chapter 1. You can enter a description, and then you can also replace the thumbnail or upload your own. I'm going to choose one from my computer. And I'm going to save it. This will be the new thumbnail, and I have titled it Chapter 1, and it will be played at the 2-second mark. When I am ready to save, I simply click Save. You will then get a green box that says it has been saved. If you are not happy with this, you can always delete it. And as you can see, this chapter symbol has been duplicated and added here. Every time you add a chapter, this symbol will pop up on your timeline, wherever it is that you place it. So let's say I wanted to add another chapter. Again, I can move it with the bar up here, or I can move it with the red bar down here. And let's say this one I want to be at the 4-second mark. I would then click create a new chapter again, and the same thing. Chapter 10. You put your description, and then you can upload your thumbnail. For this one, I have an image called Chapter 10, which makes it easier to differentiate when I'm looking through different chapters. When I am done, I can click Save. Are you asking yourself what the purpose of chapters are? I will show you. You can view it in the player. You won't be able to see it in the editing mode, but if you click View in Player, you will see your movie. Here's your main thumbnail. You can play your movie and it will play. Your chapters will be located on these 3 bars to the upper left-hand corner. If you click on them, you will see the 2 chapters added. So if this is a really long video, let's say it's 1 hour, and you want to separate it by different chapters or different topics, you can separate it that way. So if I were to click into chapter 10, it takes me directly to the chapter 10 mark in my video. So this is the purpose of chapters, and it's easy to look at and easy to navigate to a specific point in that video. The next thing we are going to look at, I can close my chapters by clicking the navigation bar again. The next thing we're going to look at, creating a new slide. So again, you can move your bar wherever you want the slide to be. And I want this one to be on the 3-second mark, and I would click on create a new slide. When I click on create a new slide, you will see that that symbol will be on the timeline where I've placed it on the video marker. Similar to adding a chapter, you will see that the description information is at the bottom, and you will need to add a title. For this one, I will call it questions because it's in the beginning of my slide and I want to know if there's any questions. I can add a description if I choose to, and then I can replace the slide with an image further in the video, or I can upload my own image. And I'll choose it from my computer. I have a question mark photo already that I previously downloaded, and I will click Save. When I am done with that, I will click Save to the right. Once it is saved, it will turn green. Like I said before, you won't be able to view the slide within this. You have to click View in Player first. When I click View in Player, you will see that my slide has popped up. So when I rewind it and I click play, my slide pops up here in the little corner. There are different ways to view this. If you are sharing your screen, you can click on this symbol, and this symbol is picture in picture. So your little slide will be in the corner. This one is called side by side, which will split the screen. And then this one is just full screen without the slide. I personally prefer this one because it doesn't take the attention away from the video, but it's still here in the bottom corner. If I want to further emphasize it, I can click on these two arrows to toggle the view. It will just flip these two. So I've added my chapters and I've added my slide. You can add as many chapters as you would like, and you can add as many slides as you would like. This is a fairly short video, 16 seconds, so it's a little bit more difficult to add multiple chapters and multiple slides. With a video that's a little bit longer, maybe 30 minutes or more, it's a lot easier to separate these by chapter and to have multiple slides within the video. When you are done using this toolbar, you do not need to save anywhere else. It automatically saves because you've already saved all of the changes you've made in this timeline.